Hey everybody, it's me, Mabel Mirage, back at again with another Beyblade unboxing video. Today's unboxing is bx-07 Start Dash Set. A set I've been waiting on for quite a while now, mainly for the new launcher that we get, the string launcher, and also the clear stadium is going to make it real easy to record battle videos now, compared to the white one. And also, I've got bx-12, the deck box, like 3-on-3 deck box thing, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, I guess for starters, I'm gonna cut into this bad boy. So if you're wondering what the Start Dash set is, basically it has everything you need to get started in Beyblade, other than, you know, a second bay. It gives you a nice recolor of Duran's sword that's fairly similar to the original, a clear stadium with black rails, and it comes with an exclusive blue and black string launcher, which is the only release to come with a string launcher as of right now, and it comes with an exclusive blue and black grip to match it, making this a really good set if you're just starting out for Beyblade X. Because if you get this and the triple deck with like the Hell Scythe, Wizard Arrow, and Night Shield recolors, you actually will have pretty much every bay in part that's released right now, excluding Night Lance right now. So yeah, and I am still waiting on Night Lance to show up. Oh, I didn't cut all the way. I'm trying to be careful with this box because this one I actually really want to display. So, taking my time with the knife to get into it. Alright, I cut all of this little box open. Now it's a matter of getting it out. Knocked over my phone. And I'm sure you may have noticed that I have better video quality now by quite a lot. That is because just last weekend, or last week, not entirely sure when, I upgraded my phone to an iPhone 14 Pro, which is going to make my video quality much better overall. Right now I'm just struggling to get the base separated from the inside of the box. The box does not want to let go. Ah! My apologies for such a annoyance. But the box simply was not working right with me. But I got the stuff here. The new string launcher, the Duran sword recolor, and the new grip. I guess to get started off, I'll open Duran's sword and compare it to the original coloring. Okay, so here we have the flat bit. Very high resistance attack driver, and I just need one. Here's the original drawn sword, by the way. This is its bit. This is the recolor, slightly darker, but still a good look. Let's get the ratchet out, which is 360. And this has dual coloring, both blue, compared to the original, which is blue and white, which is pretty neat. And now for the layer, you can definitely notice it's a lot of a darker blue with more flame in its like bit design, which is pretty cool. Honestly, really like this coloring. So now let's assemble this thing. Okay. And here it is, Sword 360 flat. Just comparing the two. Honestly, it's pretty close to the anime colors, and it looks really good, in my opinion, compared to the original. So I'm probably going to be using it more often. Now, let's move on to the launcher and grip. Here is our brand new string launcher. Oh wow, this feels strong. I like this already. And here is the new grip. Very nice, very sleek looking in this color scheme compared to the original. Yeah, here it is fully assembled, very nice looking. And very excited to see what kind of power output this thing has. Now I'm just going to get the all clear stadium out here. So that'll be a little bit behind the camera because it's very difficult to do that in front of my camera setup. Okay, here's the stadium. Now, I just need to put all these clips on that are well put inside the paperwork here. Alright, I got the clips out, setting the paper aside, and now let's assemble this stadium fully. Yeah, the first stadium I assembled, I didn't do it on camera because I was worried it was a long process due to how used to the Hasbro clip system I am. So I figured, oh, this is going to be really slow. But no, they just made it really simple. It's just a bit difficult is all. You literally just squeeze the tabs in. One goes in the hole, and then you just push the other one in to snap it down into place. Yeah, pretty simple. You just do that on all four corners. Real quick and simple here, honestly. And I gotta say, I am a huge fan of this compared to the white and green stadium. I mean, don't get me wrong, colored stadiums are very fun, but it can make it difficult to tell which bay is where if they have similar colors to the stadium themselves. Thankfully, we don't have any white Beyblades so far, so that shouldn't be too big of a problem. Yeah, here is the bx-12 standard stadium for Beyblade X. Oh, and if you didn't know, the rails, you can actually switch them around, like the black and green in sections. You could have like interchangeable colors, or you could have all of one color, which is really cool. Well, now, just to get a feel for this, I'm going to launch Sword with the new launcher here in the new stadium. 3, 2, 1, shoot! Wow. Okay, definitely a strong launcher. 3, 2, 1, go, shoot! Okay, very nice. Definitely a big fan of how this performs and looks. So now let me get some of my other Beyblade X bays. Let's see, I got the green Wizard Arrow with me. I got all the bays with me, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 10 bays with me. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, where's bay number 10? There it is. Red Knight Shield. Okay, for the first battle I'll do with the new string launcher. set up good angle. For the first match, I'll be doing stock Wizard Arrow versus the new Dran Sword, which is also stock. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Oh, it fell off the launcher. Let's start that over. Alright, 3, 2, 1, shoot! And 3, 2, 1, shoot! Oh, big hits. But I think Dran Sword wasted all of its stamina doing those attacks. Now it's done for. Yep. A smooth spin finish from Wizard Arrow. To be expected, of course. Honestly, they made Wizard Arrow just way too powerful, I'd say. It's like almost dare I say, the Rage Longinus of Beyblade X right now, just due to how strong it is stock. Seriously, the only thing you'd even want to do to change this thing for making it any better is just give it 360. Literally, just 360 is all you need to make this bay even better than it already is. And that's saying something considering how good it is as is. Alright, for the next battle I'm going to do Yellow Hell Scythe and stock Night Shield. The green coloring from the anime, or manga, I guess. Go shoot! And go shoot! Oh. Night Shield is losing it. And a spin finish for Wizard, or not Wizard, sorry, Hell Scythe. Oops. Alright, next I'll do the Red Hell Scythe, the original, against blue stock Night Shield. Alright, and 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Shoot! Oh, big hits. Looks like Night Shield is going to take this win. And it is a spin finish for Night Shield. Okay, I'm going to do one more round of that battle because it was pretty fun, I'd have to say. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Oh, ah. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Shoot! Ring out finish. 2 points for Hell Scythe there. Yeah, this stadium is definitely going to be my new favorite to use for recording Beyblade X. Unless they come out with one with like clear rails or something. But I doubt they would even really need to. Overall, I gotta say I really like this set. Very, very good for the amount of money it costs. I mean, you're getting a launcher, a grip, a stadium, and a bay for just $100. It's a really good deal. Also, I'm going to be probably using the launcher more like this than the intended setup, just because I like that setup better for my own use. Okay, now, moving on to the lesser anticipated bx-12 3-on-3 deck case. It's not going to be very important to really review, but might as well share my thoughts on its quality and whatnot. Because it is pretty important for the tournament scene, though I'm not sure when we'll really be getting tournaments here in America. I know there was one of the first ones was hosted in Canada by the WBO recently. But yeah, it's just a basic, slightly better than cardboard material. The coloring is nice, I'll admit. I like that it labels first, second, third. A bit strange though. The way you open is you just kind of slide this out. Oh, there's a little thing that says first down here. I forgot about that. So yeah, it's... Oh, and on the inside too, of course. So yeah, if you aren't familiar with why the heck you would need a 3-on-3 box like this, well, that's for the, well, 3-on-3 deck format. Basically, each blader brings in 3 bays of their choosing. So, like, let's say my bay is Dran Sword, Yellow Hell Scythe, and Green Wizard Arrow, just for an example. So then you'd roll up with one of these to a tournament so your opponent can't see your Beyblades until it's time to reveal them at the tournament. So like when it's your turn to go up, you can keep these hidden until it's time to reveal your first bay, your second, and you battle each other. You each use your first bay, you score a point, then you use your second bay, score a point, third bay, and it keeps going until you scored enough points to move on. Yeah, that's basically what this is for. Just kind of a cool way to store your bays, in all honesty. I will say it's not quite as fancy as some of the cases I've seen people actually using, like for Beyblade Burst and stuff, but to be fair, it's not made to be all that high quality. It's just made to be a little display more than much. Would I recommend this? No, not for the price they're asking. Unless you're like a serious tournament goer, like you have multiple decks that you use at different formats, then I guess you would want more than one of these, but this thing is $17. Honestly, it's not worth it to me. You could probably find an origami of this thing online for less money and just draw it however you want. But hey, this is somewhat better material than paper, so I guess it's a bit better. Like, it's kind of a plasticky material. Like what it feels like the stuff you'd get for like a TCG card, but like deck box, almost, except made for holding Beyblades. I'd say if you're a tournament goer, go ahead and get this, or if you're just a collector. But for the general person, if you have $17 to spend, don't spend it on this box. Just buy something like Dran Sword or literally any X-Bay right now, I'd say, is going to be a better deal than $17 for this. I just got it because it was included in the giant pre-order I did for like 400 bucks. So, yeah, that was just kind of a given, and I'm not complaining. It's alright. I'm definitely going to use it if I compete in a Beyblade X tournament, or host one for that matter even. Yeah. So, unless you're going to tournaments, don't get this. If you just want to do like, I don't know, a 3-on-3 battle with your friends, then maybe pick up 1 or 2, you know, so that way each of you can use it. Or, yeah, but that's honestly if you just have the money laying around after you've gotten enough X-Bays. I'd probably recommend going back for this middle of the season when you see the releases coming up and you got some of the bays you want already. Then I'd say go back and buy 1 or 2 of these. Or if you have a friend who's into it, you buy 1, they buy 1. Save yourselves both quite a bit instead of one of you buying 2. Yeah, I'd say for casual use, if you have a friend that knows the format and you enjoy doing it with, yeah, go ahead, get 2. But a casual blader who has no friends, which is like a majority of people that don't have siblings, I'd say, it's not worth it unless you frequent tournaments or have plans to go to a big scale tournament for once. But yeah, not a bad item, I'd say, just definitely not something that'd be on the top priority for a collector. However, the Start Dash set, definitely something I would recommend to somebody starting out. Like, if this is your first season of Beyblade, get the Start Dash set and get the 3-on-3 deck of bays. That'll give you everything you need. You'll have a launcher, a grip, a stadium, and every single Beyblade part for X other than Night Shield. And then from there, I'd say start saving for the smaller releases. Like if you want to get the manga accurate colors, then yeah, go back, get that yellow Wizard Arrow, get the green Night Shield, the red Hell Scythe, Dran Sword Original. That's something you could go for later on, or even just skip entirely and save up for the following releases, since there is a random booster coming out in October of Shark Edge, which is pretty cool. So I'd say if you're looking for a really fun attack type comparable to Dran Sword, definitely, and I say definitely, go to get a pre-order of that, because it's looking to be more competitive than Dran Sword, just for the fact it has a low flat, which will make it even shorter. It has 360. It's also the first Shark Bay we've had owned by a female character in the show, I believe, or manga, I guess. Yeah. According to the manga, Shark Edge belongs to a housemaid of the sponsor for the main team right now. Apparently they got sponsored by a sushi shop, and to make sure they could get their sponsorship, they had to battle the housemaid there, who was an ex-professional blader that had Shark Edge, and it was kind of weird, but kind of cool. And she kind of slapped around Bird. I mean, let's be real, Bird has not had a single win yet in the manga. It's kind of sad, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, this is a review for these, not Shark Edge. Shark Edge is not out yet. I'm just really hyped for Shark Edge. I pre-ordered the entire set. So, yeah. Actually, come to think of it, if you were contemplating getting this, I'd say save your $17, save one more dollar, save 18, and go straight for a Shark Edge random booster, I'd say, because there's a lot of good parts in that, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, yeah, let's do one more battle, and with the launcher set up like this, and give you my final thoughts on how I like the setup, and yeah, finish up. Okay, I have, actually no, let's do Red Knight Shield and, oh no, not that one, oops. Original Wizard Arrow, yeah, why not? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Go shoot! Oh! A one-hit burst. Okay, now I gotta go find my Wizard Arrow.